Oh, lovely. It's cold this morning. I didn't need the cold. 44 degrees. We are on month end. Heck. See if we can get a little further. On the mage.
It seems my work is not finished.
Alone give me strength.
Cool mulligan. Across the board. Oh, brother. My deck tracker's not showing up on stream. Unfortunate. Alright, let's look how the game's gonna go. Come on, Shadow Essence.
I am here to listen.
Guess we'll do that. I guess we could have done the silence. What type of mage? Secret mage. ¡Qué sorpresa! Rigged fair game. That's a card draw.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Really should have used Spirit Lash there. Okay. I think we're gonna want that.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. You're not ready for this.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's gonna be key. Still gonna take some damage. But a few less secrets for them. Ugh. Don't have anything that I can play. Okay, good. It was a rigged fair game.
What's troubling you? I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
Oh my goodness. Kinda have to. Is not counter spell. I don't have anything on board yet. I'm gonna take 10 to 14 damage.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
And now it's gonna be counterspell.
Your signature is required.
Ugh. Well, we have no choice but to play it. Okay. Oasis Alley. There's nothing else I could do here. But we got it. Unfortunately, it wasn't going to be this one.
You win.
Oh, I forgot to squelch. Oh, didn't start out well, but that's okay. I have that secret deck as well. Try again. At this point, it's day 31 of the month.
Tranda versus Valera.
I make my own. Illume give me strength.
Alright, so it's Rogue. Gonna be the cards. Most frequently seen in Wild is definitely a pirate rogue, secret mage. Then you get a few of those obscure decks. Lots of druids, Cthulhu druid. Actually, difficult. It's more difficult to play Wild too because I don't have all the cards.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
It's kind of disappointing that my deck tracker didn't decide to show up. Kingsbane. Haven't seen that in a while. All right. Auto Essence. Gonna start buffing with the weapon.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Okay. Renathal. That. Got a play next turn. What's he got? Doesn't have coin. Okay. Interesting. Hey, Jack. Good morning. All right. So this. Got 4. Okay, what's he gonna do? Boy, this is going to be a long game. Not because it's a long game, but because this guy takes forever to make his turn.
Choose soon.
All right, face. That was a lot of thinking for just a little bit of movement. Okay. Cover spell. Servitude. Cover a friendly minion.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide.
I see.
Gotta love chairs. Okay. So. Could play spell. But I think that means we should really heal this turn.
I cannot do
Come on, heal. Could have done that too. Let's see.
Feeble prawns. Feeble prawns.
Alright, so no more Lotheb. He still has a weapon, but we gotta start healing. Draw a spell. What are you looking for? Got 16. Just shy. We could do that. There we go. That's better. The game is over. Not sure what he was trying to go for there. But, yeah, that was interesting. Alright, I'm gonna restart the game, so hopefully my deck tracker will show up. That's rather annoying. If I go back and make any videos, then it doesn't have my deck tracker. And we want to have a deck tracker. Normally a few restarts are all it takes.
Where have your journeys taken you?
Okay. Ooh, let's see what my achievements are. Yay! Gold. Alright, I am gonna go buy some decks, or buy some packs. Because I need them on this one. And I think what I'm trying to get is the Even Shaman, which is the Witchwood. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I want Gen Greymane. So a little more important on EU. I've got all my pre-purchases. But it's going to be a long day for me to do all the pack openings. Between everything I have on NA. And EU now. And I'm tempted. Do I want to start Asia? I think it's a little much. Two regions is more than enough. Get the other achievement. Play 100 cards with Mana Thirst. I really think that they overdo it on these achievements. Alright, we have Dust. Okay. Hellringer Sentry. Holy Water. Warsong Envoy. And a Plague Spreader. Not going to help with any of the decks I'm trying to build, but in particular, I want that one legendary. Even worse on the Warlock. Alright. Back to it. Come on, hopefully the deck tracker works this time. Ah, Death Knight. And there's my deck tracker. We're all good now. Okay. I do want to silence. I'll keep the needle. You know, I'm gonna keep the idol after that last game. The first game I played today, where I got absolutely nothing against a secret mage.
We have turned our curse
The
into
coin
our
cherry.
strength.
Well, thank you. Welcome. Feel free to stick around. I'm just casually playing Hearthstone. And coffee. Alright. Heals. Didn't really need a blood here.
The fallen will serve.
Alright. Don't know that that warrants silence. We're just gonna take him out. Really don't have a good strategy here.
Muzzle their magic.
To own an animal farm someday, but I do love my morning coffee and Hearthstone. Oh, cool. That is actually really nice. Being in Arizona, we do have horses, obviously, and the dogs. Well, dog now, unfortunately. We've got quail, we've got chickens. Let's see, what else do we have? Tons of wild animals. Right now, I'm dealing with some type of critter in the feed shed. That's not too helpful. And then we're dealing with what they're calling a super bloom.
Put this apple on your head.
So tons of growth everywhere. It's really quite bad. Let's see here. do I want to do? Is that a shadow? Oh yeah, that'll do it. There we go. Um, so yes, recently I had some varmint. There's a word you don't hear very often. A varmint. Um, chewed like a hole this size in my bag of feed for my chickens. Now I'm gonna make a run to Lowe's to buy some metal storage containers so that the critters can't chew through. We were using some plastic totes, but they disintegrate in the heat. So yeah. The other thing is we're trying to grow stuff. Not very successfully outdoors, but inside I've converted my dining area since, you know, I don't entertain. I'm so far out here, very rarely do we have people come over. So yeah, we have an indoor garden. Just got starting to harvest some things. We've got jalapenos, zucchini, just some of the things that we're growing. I don't really have any plays. Just gonna heal. And oh, we've got baby bunnies. That is the cutest. When we moved the hay, got a squeeze of hay in for the horses. All the bunnies are living underneath the hay in the pallets. Oh yes, very fun stuff in the desert. That's so cool. She's definitely into all the gardening stuff. Not too well versed in it, but I'm just a happy helper. I hear ya. Yeah, it's been a learning process across the board. Yeah, this is gonna warrant a silence. We want to get rid of the big ones. So what part of the world are you located in? Queentrary. Actually, it's a very cute name. Well, that was rude.
Pick me, pick me.
I see touch. Alright, so let's see what we can do. I think we need to do this. 10-10. There we go. So we get rid of him. Unfortunately, they won't have another one of those. And we got lots of death rod or resurrects now. All right. You're back in Virginia for a job, but moving back to Wisconsin to finish your master's, then off to Texas. But to settle. Oh, sounds nice. Wow. All over the place, too. Yeah, I'm originally from Michigan, but I moved here back in the 90s. So I've been here more. I've been in Arizona more of my life than I was in Michigan. I only lived in Michigan for the first 18 years of my life. I've also lived in Texas. I lived down in McAllen, Texas, right on the border. That was an interesting time. And then my partner is from Wisconsin. So, fun to hear. All right, what do we do here? could do some heals and then get 3.
What is a loon's will?
Yeah. This is a tough one.
What is a loon's will?
I'm gonna do that. Alright, I'll go ahead and play the, Alright, so now that we'll be able to take that out because it has 1. Definitely getting low on coffee. That's fine. I didn't really need that weapon anyways. Oh, he's gonna take my diamond spellstone. You were adopted out of Mexico. That was rude, but we should be okay. So, okay. I know. I was gonna say it was irrelevant at this point. So, I think you can, for the Poke Catch, yeah. You have to buy Pokeballs. So, I'm just learning about that whole system. I had, actually, Jack, I think, was the one that was telling me how to do that. So there's a little tutorial of how to buy the Pokeballs. Alright, I will be right back. I need to refill the coffee to keep me awake and being able to think how to play. So I'll be right back. Oh, congrats. I'm glad you got the Catch thing down. I'm not even that great at it. But it's fun to have it there. Okay. Let's try a game in Standard. This is EU. I normally play on NA, but this particular month I decided to start climbing on EU. Made great progress on Wild, but that's what I always get Legend in NA. Not as strong in Standard, but let's see if we can see which one. I think they're the same now. I don't remember. We'll just try it and find out. Suppose I could go look at the deck first. But this is a fun one. Unfortunately, I don't have Najak on EU. One of the cards I'm missing. So I don't think my deck is as strong as it could be. And this is probably a mirror.
Find eternal rest, and neither will you.
Alright.
Moon give me strength.
I'm playing Wild right now on NA. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Wild, more so than Standard. I've been playing since Hearthstone started, so I have all the cards. I love the old
Greetings from the
uh,
old days.
format. Although I don't like Classic. I'm not a big fan of Classic. I suppose I should. I did start climbing in an NA on Classic, but I didn't get very far. Alright, so they're not a Shadow Priest? Wonder what type of priest they are. Death Rattle? Thief? So normally wouldn't they have the quest? Alright. I'm gonna do this. Make sure I give it Reborn. Ah. Alright, well it is a similar type. Let's see. I've been playing Wild longer than Standard. I just like the Jakey Cop. Oh, I agree! I prefer Wild. It's just so much better.
I wonder.
Echoes in the dark. Reverberations
Alright.
in the void.
Card draw. Alright, that could backfire. They did say they're going to release a new way to enjoy older expansions as well as a big Wild update. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do. No drama, Smurf. Hey, Hist, good morning. Yes. Yes, I am anti-drama. Just like, no drama all the time. I will go out of my way to avoid drama. Alright. So now he still has the Shadowcloth Needle. Rotting Necromancer. Oh, I did add her to this deck. That was right. So I picked right.
Run as fast as you can.
Alright, what have we got? Think about this real quickly.
I wonder.
This. Come on, undead. There we go. We got it. All right.
I see the void.
Echoes in
Just shy. Oh my goodness. We could lose this. So let's see. Played more standard than month and normal. Made it to silver 7. Cool. That's the way it starts, Hist. And I think the coolest suggestion I've heard is rotating 4 expansions to play with every month so the deck building is always new. I have mixed feelings on doing that. He killed himself. Oh, that was actually funny. Oh my gosh, so we won. It's sort of a mirror, but I think he forgot about the death rattle. I have several decent decks. Very cool. I think you're kind of like where I'm at with EU on standard. Obviously, I didn't climb very far. I went pretty far on wild, which is no surprising. I don't have all the cards. Like, I really wanted to play my even shaman. I considered playing this totem shaman, but without even, it's just not as strong. I also don't have, I need Gen Greymane, so that's what I've been waiting to build. Alright, what to play, what to play. Let's see what we get today. Oh, we had another rainstorm yesterday. Surprise, surprise. So, like, middle of the day, I have to run out, put the horses in. We were in the middle of trying to dry out the stalls from the last rain. Anytime you have to leave them inside is never good. Alright, so it's against a priest. Probably a mirror. Bloody Dagger. What a weird name. I don't know that I want to be called Bloody. Demon Hunter and Rogue, I'm starting to understand better. Those are two really dirty big priest. Oh yeah. I have over 1,000 wins with this priest deck. So yes, I will admit I'm one of those. It is a very enjoyable deck. But the real key in these mirror matchups, which it looks like this is what it is let them go first. Right. So we'll have a turn 4, but like I said, you don't want to go first in this matchup. You always want to, and that's the tough thing, is even if I have a play, I don't want to be the first one to go. The tough part is, if I play someone who destroys me, does it expose a weakness in my deck? Did they get lucky? And is their deck stronger? And how do I drink my coffee? Okay, first, I'll answer the easy question. Then I'll get to the hard question. So, my coffee, I use a spiced honey. So, a chili pepper honey. So, like a little teaspoon of honey and coffee creamer. And I like very strong coffee. So, yes. Hist, I do think you're overthinking things a bit. And here's what I think. First, let's dredge. Gonna want that. And again, I don't want to make the first move. So, I don't think it... So let me back up a bit. So I've spoken about this on stream before, is we are doing a quest to get 11 stars. But I start of... and yes, contrary, again, an easy answer. I do use Firestone, and that's how I track my progress and look at my win rates. I compare my 7-day win rate versus my 30 versus my 100-day win rates. And I'm a big proponent of watching replays. I go back through the replays quite frequently and see if I could have done something differently. But this quest to 11 stars, normally I only get 10. I had something really unusual happen, and this will have a point, Hist. When I started climbing on EU, I didn't make, Diamond or Legend in EU, but when I logged in, I had 10 stars. And it made me realize that the stars you get are due to your MMR. So, bringing that back to the conversation on decks. So, I don't think it has anything to do with your play or whether you win or lose. It's some other calculation of the effectiveness of your play style against your opponent that determines your MMR. We don't have visibility into MMR, but that's really what I think. So in some cases, even if you lose the game, how well you played your deck based on the cards you had available is what's going to determine it. So sometimes they just get lucky. It's supposedly random on the cards and the order that you get. I disagree that it's 100% random. All right, he knows that he's got to make the first turn, and I'm gonna just sit it out. So yes, my long answer on that is I don't think you're overthinking things. I think they just got lucky, and it's how well you played. Like who's gonna outlast the other one here? Big Priest, you have an advantage if you play second, because then you're reacting to what they play. Yep, there he goes. I waited him out. Okay, so interesting start. Got a blood. Let's see what we have. So is he gonna get a Neptulin? Which is what I hope for. Nope, 2 bloods. Alright. Now we see what we got. Yes! So he'll probably Hysteria next. You're doing good. So, congrats on the Pokemon. Let's see what he's got next. Probably a Hysteria. Or he's gonna do the same thing on mine. Always fun. I know. I love that name. Pointrary. That is absolutely cool. I always love looking at different usernames. Alright, so Gift of Luminance. No surprise there. And a blood. There we go. Let's see. We got a lot we could do. Had to change it for my stream. Oh, you stream! Oh, awesome! Nice! Good to know. I'll have to come and check out your stream. I'll make sure to go back and give you a follow. Okay. What to do here? Did we had something die? Yes. Math is hard. All right, there we go. I think we got this. Yep, there we go. So, perfect. So, Contrary, I'll definitely go check you out after stream. I don't want to multitask too much this time. But that's awesome. It is a really cool name. When do you normally stream? I am. It's too bad we don't get win streaks in Wild or in Diamond at this level. I have to admit, I absolutely love this deck. This one is one that's carried me far. Oh, and I'll point out something. Most of these wins are this month, just to say how much I've been playing. Primarily on EU, so 135 out of 500 wins, and most of them in this month. Ah. Alright. But I feel like playing some BGs, so if anyone's online that would like to join in a BG, I love Fridays because I intentionally do not schedule any morning meetings on Friday. I have blocked that day out completely. Oh, thanks for the follow, Coincherry. Always appreciated. But yes, I just, it's more relaxing on Fridays. I made a point with my teams that I don't want people working late on Fridays. And in India, this is already late in the evening for them. So I just, you know, I go for good quality of life for my team. I'd rather they log off early and not have, you know, to work late in the evenings on Fridays. I said the same thing for my people in the UK. Oh, no problem, Hist.
Battle Bash is new to the tavern. Check it
Oh,
out.
I just remembered I have not, I haven't played BGs on EU. Oh, this could be fun. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I want to run to the restroom before I get into a BGs, because these take a while. Oh, wow. Contrary. I have a bachelor's in electrical engineering. I did my master's in semiconductor processes and materials. So, great choice. Oh, Tito. Thank you for joining. More time in school than... Let's see. You haven't streamed in like 3 months because of your work schedule and probably won't have too much time for the next 6 to 8 months. And funny enough, I think I'll have more time in school than I will working. I would agree. If I didn't actually block off my calendar to be able to stream, I wouldn't be able to. And then I would have a bigger community if I streamed in the afternoons, but it just doesn't work with my schedule. And honestly, I don't have the energy to stream after work. Now, on the weekends, when I can stream in the middle of the day, we do have a bigger group here. So, yeah. I suppose I should buy the battle pass thing. Random minion of your tavern tier. I don't think either of these are really good. Do Rokara. But here's to electrical engineering. It served me well. I'm a big fan of that degree. The thing I always tell, like the people on my team, the electrical engineering degree wasn't so much about doing, you know, like electrical design. I mean, I've done it.
Strategy this time, partner.
But it's more so a thought process of how you analyze things.
Not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
And we think, we just analyze things differently. That's what I found. Some of the people I work with are also electrical engineers. And it's interesting when we discuss topics because our thought process is the same of how we go about analyzing things. But it has served me well over my career.
Don't tell the
And
others.
I like my profession, but I'm doing contractor work right now and working 6 days a week. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I couldn't imagine doing that in Arizona, and there's tons of construction in our area. Oh, let's see. It was a name in Russian, and I'm learning the Russian alphabet, but it went by too quickly. I couldn't try reading it. It's gonna level. But yeah, doing construction work in Arizona, I give those guys, when they're out there, a lot of credit. Except when they blast music. I'm like, come on, guys. We live in the wilderness for a reason. I don't need to hear your music. My neighbors to the north also just blast music all day. And not even just one type of music. Like, they go from 80s rock to rap to, like, pop music. I mean, it's just, like, all over the place. Like, pick a genre and stick to it. And it's like they have a house, it has AC, but in the middle of the summer, they like camp out in their backyard, and it's like they never go in their house. But to each his own. It's a very unusual place to live.
Welcome back. How's it going out
All right. Oh, we could do a pup bot. Not too bad. We'll do mechs. Mechs are fun. Wait a minute, what was my passive? After a friendly minion kills an enemy, give it +1 attack permanently. And we're going against Yogg Saron with mixed minions. Acolyte of Yogg Saron. So yeah, I remember back in the day when I was still in college, I tried working, and back in that days they didn't have the internet and streaming. So yeah, I will admit my age.
great out there?
after half a century, I'm not even remotely concerned about admitting my age. In fact, I'll have my 52nd birthday stream coming up. So that's going to be good. Well, let's see. I first knew that I was going to go into electrical engineering when I was in high school, and we had our basic electricity portion of physics, and everyone struggled, but you got 100%. Oh my gosh, that's the same thing that happened for me. My physics teacher in high school is the one that got me interested in electrical engineering. So I had a similar experience. And physics was one of my favorite classes. And then along those lines, I'd had a lot of classes in mechanical engineering, like statics, dynamics, then thermodynamics, all of those. Everything with that was fun. Overachievers. No way, Hist. Yes, I'm letting my inner geek show up. I was a double E geek, and I totally enjoyed the classwork. College was a blast. Oh, and probably my favorite class, it was one of my electives that I took, was optics. That was so fun. All right, well, not gonna win, but we're good. In fact, I think I still have my optics textbook.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
All right, here it is. My favorite elective from my degree, optics. I have my textbook right here. I can't believe I still have that. My only educational success was winning the geography bee in middle school. Now that's pretty cool. And then you took heat transfer and thermodynamics. I remember that class being difficult but interesting. I agree. It was. It was one of those classes that really made you think.
Hey, watch out! I'm bacon here.
Do I want... Yeah, I'm gonna take selfie.
Nothing scares me.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Could have done the scout. Alright. Genius goes always, just not in, yep, STEM. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Oh, I agree. So practical things, I know capitals of country, and look at, okay, it's actually important, though. I mean, understanding the world and knowing the locations and capitals, it goes a long ways, so... Oh, I got a tie. I remember we had geography bees while I was in middle school as well. But half of the countries that we studied are no longer in existence. Like back in the day, it was things like Yugoslavia.
Yeah, let's step up our game.
And that split into a whole bunch of different countries. Let's see here. So yes, very, very interesting. All of it's important. It all fits together and helps, helps the world go around. I mean, we all need each other. Now they have Eritrea and Eswatini. Oh, I know. I don't even know all of them. Now when they discuss like what's going on in the Ukraine and like I didn't know where Natty was from, Slovakia. I know Romania, obviously, but I didn't know Slovakia before was part of another country before it split out.
You are not out of this yet.
And back in the day, I mean, that was before the Berlin Wall came down, so we had East and West Germany. I mean, there's people that weren't even alive that understood the challenges of the Berlin Wall. So the Berlin Wall came down the year I graduated high school. Czechoslovakia? Yes? And don't even get me started on all the countries in Africa. Those switched around quite a bit. Now let's see if we can get a micro mummy. Get a triple. Well, no, but we got a pup bot. Then they will split. Yeah. Oh, no, exactly. Once you learn them, then they're gonna go mix it all up again.
Looks like you can get
There's a
a
triple.
I'll save these.
Yes, I'm going all mechs all the time. But I need to level up now.
Except the mice.
I love playing mechs. Mechs are fun. I used to be a big fan of elementals, and I would play... Yes, I need the grease bot. That's why I did take selfie. And you played this board game called 10 Days in X Country that helped me learn my countries. Only way I could remember them. I getcha. That's actually, anytime you can gamify something, it makes it easier to learn. It's too bad the game Risk. That was something I played when I was younger. Actually, I know it's pretty popular now. I wish they would have used actual countries, because it could have been fun and educational at the same time. Oh, he's got a grease bot. I want his grease bot. Oh no, it was supposed to be 66% to win. We lost. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? There you go.
I've got some fresh recruits.
All right, so we're gonna level here.
Nothing scares me. Except the
Tier 5. Grease bot is what tier? Oh. Oh, grease bot is tier 4. I thought it was higher up. You had that computer game for DOS? It is 4. Thanks, Hist. After a friendly minion kills, an enemy gain 11 health permanently. So we're gonna do that.
Leroy Jenkins!
I do want those, so... No, I'm not gonna freeze for this. I want some triples first. The Axis and Allies. I remember that game too.
You can still make a comeback.
Alright, now we need a grease bot. But they're saying 100% win. Well, take out my buddy right off the bat. That's rude. I think we got this. That was rude. He took out my buddy. We need to get him behind a taunt.
You're good at this.
Alright, so we got a triple pup bot. The beast.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
We'll just go ahead and do that.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Random friendly minions of different minions. Another tier 5. Guess we'll do a cyborg Drake. I'll put him over there, even though very likely they'll take him out. Oh, he's doing a mixed build. That's kind of weird. Kind of got things all over the place here.
I think you can win this thing.
Oh, lots of taunts, but it says 100% win? Let's see if we actually did that. You're trying to learn this rogue deck. It's hard. Is it Miracle Rogue or Thief Rogue? I'd love to see what decks you're playing. So if you want to, that's my Discord. Feel free to join and share in the deck list. I always like to see new decks, and then sometimes I bring them into stream.
Above the pressure.
All right, if I get a triple, I do want to do that. Come on, I just need a grease bot. Already got him. Triple and a grease bot. Going against Naga, so we know they're going to be large.
Practice makes perfect.
All right. No grease bots. All right, I can feel the coffee kicking in. I'm finally awake. Oh, I do need to check one thing. We have incubators going.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Yeah, I did. It still says 97%. I have mixed feelings on it. But I do need to go check the incubators. All right, so we're incubating a new batch of quail. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a deflectobot too.
Are you on the guest list?
If I can't get a grease bot, then I'll get a deflectobot. So I thought I had turned it down enough, but it's running super hot. You have to keep it within a very small band. And I had, when I checked before, it went down, but now it's running like 0.5 degrees Celsius too hot. I'm not sure what's going on. Ah. In fact, I'm gonna double check.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Alright, sorry, have to do that? Oh, contrary. Congrats, you got another one.
Pull their weight.
Alright. So... And we're top 4. Even with all my bad choices.
Great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
Let's see, is there anything that would buff? It doesn't give it a buff. Just do some spin. No, I'm just kidding. Ah, tier 5. Now, if I get a grease bot, this one could come in handy. But right now, I really don't think there's much else I could do here. This is a pretty strong build, and now I'll just let the buddies work. So we're going against, what was that, Tavish? Yeah. So I just checked the incubators again, and they're all cattywampus. The same thing happened yesterday morning. They're just, the temperature is really high, and it would rather it be too cold than too high. You don't want to bake the poor little things. You think the selfless could be sold? I do kind of agree with you. Since I don't have the grease bot, I'm really not getting anything from it.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
And the only reason I have this one is because I got it from my triple. Alright, there goes his buddy. Oh, he's got the grease bot. Ouchie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking is, that was really not much I could do with this build without the grease spot. Still in first place, but we'll see if we can hold on to that.
Fresh recruits for you.
Oh, Venom! Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy month end. We're just playing some PGs in EU region right now.
Some tough choices here.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet there are. Let's see. I mean, it's too late for Iron Sensei. Could sell her. Tough choices. Get a Leroy. Going against Max. No, I think I'm just gonna sit tight.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Happy quarter's end. Oh, that's right. Financial quarters.
Let's see if
So we'll have quarterly earning reports coming out. See where everybody's at. Earnings are always good. I know. I always like those month-end reports. Just seeing that we're on track for another record year. My company has been doing very well. Ouchie. Send out a bunch of poorly explained financial info. Unfortunately, that's the case. I know. Alright. Most people have no clue what the earnings mean. Alright, so we are in the top 2 now.
nice work out there.
Let's see. What's this? They're like, we're down 600k. Press the layoff button. Yeah. I know it's coming. I'm gonna have to go through cuts again. And I am not looking forward to it. It's always so contradictory when we have good earnings and then the next thing you know, we have cuts. But of course it makes sense because, the cuts are what, Yeah, I know. See, you cut to the point at which you are going to be, Oh, there's a grease spot. Yay. It's a little late now. What's that? Dr. Boombox. Yeah, I am gonna do it though.
That's what I would have picked.
Let's see. So yeah, you'll have a record-breaking year after everybody is laid off.
Everyone's gunning for you.
Of course, the business will then fail to function, like what I'm dealing with my very reduced team. Ouchie. Godo Divine Shield. Ouchie. I don't think we're going to win this one. Oh no. Does it take us out? We have 1 health left. Oh man. Let's see. I don't know that I could do anything to change that up.
How's it going out there?
Do a triple. No, he has divine shields. Honestly, I think it's too late for the grease bot, so we're gonna get rid of him. I'm gonna hope for a triple.
That one might make all the difference.
We got 1 round of unfortunate. Gilbert comic. The boss says there will be no bonuses, but we believe hard work is its own reward. Expect to be rewarded twice as much next year. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening. And let's see. I didn't watch the full video, but there was something about the great Amazon leaked emails. So yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. Oh, bugger. Don't do that. I hate when I do that. Misclick. Learning to use a mouse still. Alright, so this is probably... The grease spot was too late. Exactly. That's why I just went ahead and sold it. I don't think it would have done anything. They were high, let's say 2K people, but only had like 10 positions open. No, I remember reading those reports, and now they're just in the cut mode like everybody else. But all good. This was a good round. A 2nd place. All right. Well, that is going to be it for Friday. Only high salary. The warehouse guy accepts a pay cut and death, or off they go. Jeez, I hear ya. Okay, thanks to Cointrary for joining. I'm sorry. I actually have to take a trip up to Lowe's to pick up some supplies. And I want to go there on Friday and not when it's really busy. So 2nd place, that's pretty good. But thanks to Hist, Venom, Cointrary, thanks for joining. I normally stream early in the mornings and then random streams on the weekends. Thanks to Tito for stopping by. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. Venom, obviously. Jack was here earlier. Thank you, everyone. Let me see if anyone's online that we can go stream or go raid. I'm having trouble raiding anyone because of the time zone change. Let's go visit, Rainier. We'll raid Rainier. Let's see. Always happy to go raid some. There he is. So let's go say hello to Rainier up in the northwest corner of the world. Of the US, excuse me.